Do you know that it is very important to raise a child who understands what honor means, who understands the place of honor, than raising an obedient child? Yes, it is important, it is better to raise a child who understands the place of honor than to raise an obedient child. I repeat it again. I know some people will be saying, what do I mean? Now, raising an obedient, what is obedience? Obedience means compliance with order, complying with order without, asking questions, complying with order or request. And if you are raising a child who obeys you without understanding why for that order, or even knowing the consequences, the repercussion of such order, if they don't do it, you are actually raising a zombie. Yes. And such children cannot own responsibility. They cannot, own their mess. They cannot clean up. They will not be able to clean up their mess. On the other hand, what is honor? Honor means respect. It also means great esteem. Yes, it is self-esteem made visible in action. When you raise a child who understands what honor means, that child understands what respect means. A child who obeys you will always do things that pleases you in your presence. What about behind you? Do you understand now? But a child who respects you even in your absence. They are two different things. So, what do you choose? What will you choose from today? Will you choose to raise a child who understands honor, or to raise a child who obeys you? Obedience are meant for slaves because they are trained to obey without asking questions. But kings understands the language of honor. Yes. Now, let's narrow it down to our Bible. If you're not a Christian, if you're not a Bible student, see Bible as the book, a book filled with wisdom of life. Exodus 20 verse 12 says, "Children, honor thy father and your mother, so that your days may be long in that land which your God has given to you." The Bible did not say, "Children, obey your mother and your father." No. It says, honor. The second limb of that Bible passage says, "Parents, do not provoke your children to anger." You see that honor works hand in hand. If you honor your children will honor you. What am I trying to say? You have to model honor to them. Yes, you have to model honor to them so that they can be able to honor you. The most important prayer of every parent should be, "Lord, help me to raise a kind child." A kind child is a child who understands honor. A child who knows and who thinks independently. And it is only kings that understands this. An obedient child, is a zombie. A child who obeys everything you say without, asking questions. Quote me, without asking questions, without understanding why, without understanding the consequences of this if I don't do this. Remember, a child who knows why is better than a child who knows how. Yes. Why is this so? In your absence, Even when the child is faced with challenges of life, the child understands why. The child understands that if I should make this decision, the wrong decision, that there is consequences for this. But a child who you raise to just obey will come running to you for answer for everything. The child will not be able to stand and survive in this fast-paced, furious world. I hope you're able to pick up something in this video. What are you going to start doing? What is that thing different are you going to start doing? The question I want to ask you today is, are you raising a king or a slave? Remember, slaves just obeys without asking questions. They obey orders. But kings understand what it means. They understand the place of honor. Are you seeing my video for the first time? Please take this hug. We love you! And please like, share, and comment. See you guys in my next video. Bye!